Ryan, I'm a veteran. How do I use my VA benefits to buy a home? Now, I don't know why more people aren't talking about this. And this is one of the biggest assets that our veterans achieve. And even active military, if they've done enough time, are going to be able to use these benefits to buy a home. If you're renting right now and you've rented for a while, you know that rent keeps going up. Every single year, rent gets raised. If you're lucky, maybe you go 2 years or so before it gets raised. So, utilizing these benefits, what it's going to do is lock your housing payment in time. Where a lot of people get concerned because they're like, hey, if I go buy a house, it's more than what my rent is. And it could be depending on where you live. But what is that rent going to be in 5 years, 10 years, 15, 20? Could it be double? Could it be triple? We don't know. But the way that it's been going up, it's gone up substantially over the last 10 to 15 years. And that's what buying a home is going to do for you. So, in terms of using your VA benefits, it's actually pretty easy. You just want to get with a lender that's a VA expert. Let me say that again. They need to be a VA expert. And if you go with a big bank, they're going to put you on a call center and you're going to have to just go through the hoops. You might get passed around a bunch of times. So, it needs to be somebody that is going to talk to you one on one, be your team, and they've done a lot of VA loans because it's not like a traditional loan. There's more things that you have to be aware of to make sure there's not going to be any issues. Now, I've seen where people go through, they're told, hey, everything's good, you're good to go. And then it gets to closing, they're not approved, and they're out the house. Then they're super, upset. They don't have a place to live because they canceled their lease. And now what do? There's not much you can. You have to go house or couch hopping until you can figure it out. So it's just very important. Make sure that you work with a lender that specializes in VA. You should know this by now. 0% down, no mortgage insurance, and if you have over 10% disability, you do not have a funding fee. If you do have a funding fee, it can be wrapped into the loan so you don't have any out of pocket. We've seen people get a home for as little as about 1,000 to 15 bucks, 1,500 bucks of their own money because they're going to pay for their appraisal, their inspection, their termite report, and then that's it. So it just depends on your area how much, expensive those things are. But you could literally get into a home for almost nothing compared to any other loan type. And the interest rates are lower when you're utilizing your VA than any other loan out there. It's just great. It's a great loan. You earned it by being a veteran, by serving for this country. So why aren't people utilizing it? It's just because they're not educated on it. That's the key. Is just get educated on it. And if you want to see more about all the intricacies of using your VA loan, we put together a VA loan playbook. So just comment VA below. We'll send that to you. And it breaks down all the things that you have to know when utilizing your VA benefits when buying a home.